Okay, for this problem, it says, which of the following equations has an infinite number of solutions? Okay, so to figure this out, now I'm gonna do a little mental math with you. You see where the x's are? The x's are, this x is on both sides, 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 right? What you need to do is you need to plug a number, one number in here, do the math. The same number that you plugged in here, you need to plug in here. Once you do the calculations, you should get numbers, the same number on both sides. So let's go ahead and do the first one. So you have 3 times x plus 5 is equal to 2 times x plus 1. We're going to make x 0, just to keep it simple. So 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 5 is going to be 5, okay? That's 5 on this side when I put x to set to 0. Now, when I set x to 0 on this side, 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. See, I got a 1 on this side, I got a 5 on that side. This cannot be the answer, okay? So now when I go down to the second one, I put 0 in here. So 0 plus 2 is 2. Now 2 times 2 is 4. So I got 4 on this side. Now over here, if I put 3 times 0 is 0, I get negative 4 over here. So I got a positive 4, a negative 4. Positive 4 does not equal negative 4. So this cannot be the answer. Now we're going to do the same thing for here. So 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 3 is going to be 3. So I'm going to put the 3 up top of here sometimes just to remind us what we got when we put x to 0. Now, when I set x to 0 over here, 6 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 1 is going to be minus 1. So you see how I have this 3 equal to negative 1? That they do not equal, so that cannot be the answer. So now we're going to move on to D and E. We already found out A through C does not work. Now, 0 here, 0 plus 3 is going to be 3. 3 times 4 is going to be 12. So I get a positive 12 on this side. 4 times 0 is going to be 0. 0 minus 12 is minus 12. So you see how positive 12 is equal to negative 12? That cannot happen, so that's not the correct answer. So here, this must be the answer, but I do still want to check it out. If I put a 0 here, 0 plus 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is going to be 6. So I get a 6 on this side. Now 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 6 is 6. You see how I have a 6 is equal to 6. This has to be my answer. And just to add a little extra in on there, when it says infinite number of solutions, that means I can add any numbers. I can make x any numbers, but they have to be the same number on both sides. So even if I made x here 1, 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So when I set x to 1, this becomes 9. Now here, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. You see how I got the 6 when I set the x to 0. When I set the x to 1, I got 9 on both sides. That's just letting me know I can use any numbers in this world, and I will get the same number on both sides.